really felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
I mean, he is on the opposite team, so I can't blame him. I love how everybody who has gotten farther than me always points out Zhongli is sort of like a sugar daddy situation to Child, but in my experience so far, it's been absolutely backwards. Child is the one paying for everything for Zhongli, not the other way around. Boo Boo Pharmacy, here we come. This is a ways away. This is a long chapter. But at least we're getting Primogems.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Oh, what could it possibly be?
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Congratulations, Paimon, you got scared by a moe.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Is she a zombie? Paimon, if we're going to talk about height, you,
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Qiqi. Once upon a time, Qiqi died. Then, Qiqi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Qiqi is a zombie.
Ah, so she is actually dead. And got revived. Do zombies also count as adepti? Such a nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Qiqi can get your medicine, but only if you show Qiqi your prescription. These are Qiqi's orders from Qiqi.
Orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
How does that work? Are they left over for when she was alive?
My dear Qiqi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Qiqi helps you. You help Qiqi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Gweijong Ballista, and hunt a cocogoat. Please and thank you.
Her element is ice, so a part of me wonders if when this happened she was granted that in order to just keep herself cool and preserved this entire time. It's a little morbid, but hunt the what with the witch at where? She's playing games with us. A cocogoat.
I don't believe so. The Gweijong Ballista, at least, I have heard of before. It's a kind of crossbow turret. installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past, an early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Has it ever accidentally fired on anything else?
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocogoat.
You want me to bring you chocolate goat's milk?
The cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
That's entirely unhelpful. Do you tell us if you remember anything else you don't remember?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Gweijong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocogoat?
I know, she's actually really fun. I do like her and I do want her in my party. Also because she is a really decent 5-star cryo character and she can also act as an AoE healer.
Cocogoat. Go find it.
Her personality, because of this, I don't know if it's maybe just like a Rei Ayanami thing, but it's just interesting, it's different. Where are we going? Not too far up, actually, according to my map. Like, maybe it'd be easier to warp, but maybe not? Yeah, we can pretty much just walk this. Probably could have come out the other end, but... the path is going to be right here. We just take that, since there's nothing really too much closer anyway. We shall walk and we shall find a cocogoat, because apparently the small zombie girl wants her chocolate milk. I'm also curious, she had black nails, which... again, not to be morbid, but I'm curious, does she paint her nails black? Or does she have necrosed fingernails because she's a zombie? Again, not to be morbid, I'm sorry, I'm taking away from the cuteness, but... somewhere here. Look for objective in this area. Up. Sweet flower. Maybe it's like up, up. Like up, up. Get out of the friggin'... We're not too far out of town, actually. There we go. This has a lip on it. Gotta go sideways. Oh, with the ballista, right. For some reason in my head, I was thinking of, like, look for an actual goat. Stop. I see treasure chest. I see a treasure chest. But I can't get to it. I don't know how to get in. The Gweijong Ballista is an intricate machine of divine conception, and it could only come to fruition at the hands of the mortal craftsman, though a tremendous degree of toil. Likewise, only through painstaking maintenance can it remain a truly mighty weapon. After centuries of peace in the land, should that ancient evil rear its ugly head and plunge the world into war once more, these spare parts shall be needed, and a craftsman of suitable caliber and character must be summoned to collect them. A note to the collector, the structural parts, namely the beams, mostly the beans and bow limbs, will all be found folded and stacked in the storage room, robust and treated with lacquer. One may rest assured that they will remain completely intact for a millennium. As for the finely crafted parts, such as the trigger, fasteners, fetchings, bowstrings, and so on and so forth, those will be found in a dedicated container. Please take that what you need. This machine is integral to the defense of this land against its most formidable foes. Cherish each part as if it belonged to your own body and perform your solemn repair duties with the utmost devotion. Cursed be to any who would disgrace the history of this great machine by taking shortcuts in their work. Is this what I was looking for? Or is it in here? Oh no. Maybe it's up top. Here it is. In disrepair, probably, but...
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this.
Not really?
But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Wait until Paimon sees some of the stuff from our era.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand.
You haven't proven me otherwise. And yeah, wait until she sees what a trebuchet is.
That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Gweijong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Gweijong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Retrieve spare parts from the supply post.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Oop, there we go. I think it's in here. Ah, there we go. Book. Rope. So many treasures. Anything else in here? This probably opens the doors. Granted, I just came in through a window. Let's stay down. We good?
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Gweijong Ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there... more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Gweijong Ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own.
So it really does shoot people.
Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. and then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it? The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Hey, you think the leader gives any more special pendants? That'd be nice. Bonk. Bonk.
Nice and spicy.
You're open.
Bonk. Aw, he didn't go off the side. I wanted him to fall off. Oh, it's not ready. I'm like, why isn't it going? Because it's not ready. Oz does so much damage. Oz does a ridiculous amount of damage. It's great. Like, I wasn't expecting that because I'm so used to Amber's ult, but oh my god, Oz. Could you group a little closer together, please? Just stand in the crowd and shoot. One more. Good. Not one more. Not one more. Oh my god, they're everywhere. How does it know which people are good or bad? It just seems to be indiscriminately shooting people if it's just a machine that goes based on motion detection. Doesn't that seem like a little bad? Just a little? Go, Gooba, go! Maybe they can't fall off the ledge. Maybe they can fall off the ledge. No, no, not me! Don't let me fall off! I knew that was gonna happen. Fine, I'll just climb up the whole slow-ass, old-fashioned way. Don't mind me. That was awkward.
With.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Qiqi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Gweijong Ballista working, but where's our cocogoat?
A search using the Gweijong Ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Qiqi put it.
Which means...
Repairing this was a complete waste of time.
Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a cocogoat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Talk to Qiqi back at the pharmacy. Yes, a cocogoat. Wouldn't that just be a brown goat? They're not like chickens. Fur color doesn't determine anything. That was weird. It's like it reloaded there for a second. Did my internet blip or something? Heading over. Even the storage is on the outside, too.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the cocogoat adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Qiqi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Because moe eyes. Qiqi, do you have any other clues?
Cocogoat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Oh, because zombie self probably doesn't understand the difference between goat milk and vegan coconut milk. Qiqi, order yourself to no longer be disappointed. I don't know if that's how it works.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Can we even buy coconut milk here?
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
But seriously, coconut milk would be a tropical thing, so in this kind of world it probably would be just as hard to find as a cocogoat.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Qiqi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
It's time to tell you where coconut milk comes from. It all begins with the fruit of the coconut tree.
No. Impossible.
Seems Qiqi took this pretty hard.
You make medicine for a living, and this breaks your heart? She just needs time to work through it. They all need to grow up sometime.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Qiqi.
Unique character design incoming.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me.
A Dendro!
Gweijong, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Oh my gosh, he's a Dendro vision! There are going to be Dendro characters in the future. So he's not in the gacha yet, but since this one actually has a pendant on him, I'm going to assume this time that maybe he's not Fatui. But yeah, that was a Dendro charm. We finally got to see one.
Paimon thought Qiqi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
How dare you! How dare you insult the noodle!
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Qiqi.
Oh! The snake has sass!
The snake is speaking!
A talking snake. Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Qiqi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the golden house. 3 million.
You might as well just rob the golden house! Oh, but the Qixing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
Are we actually considering this?
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame in that.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
20 minutes later. We had to take a slow walk of shame to get laughed at.
Cocogoat! Cocogoat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Gweijong, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future.
Sure, just throw that out there, I guess.
If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Qiqi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Qiqi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
Great, $10,000 discount, which means nothing! You gotta go to sleep for now. Thanks for the stream. Okay, good night, Duck Nukem.
That's like zero.
Thanks for stopping
difference
by.
from 3 million.
I know! It makes no difference.
2,990,000.
No, you shut up!
Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million.
Youngling, corner! You're grounded! Corner! No! No! You do not need to make any financial decisions! No! Get out! Get out, Youngling! Get out!
Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Qiqi, see you soon.
He's like the anti-sugar daddy. Jesus! He's the exact opposite. He's a black hole money sink.
It's an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
I want to see so much how the Dendro element plays. So, even though he's not exactly my favorite character design, I'm looking forward to it. The snake thing kind of reminds me a little bit of Fruits Basket, probably because it's a character with long hair, a flamboyant fashion sense, and a white snake. But,
This is good. There will be coconut milk from now on. Yes, it's good.
I guess even zombies need to eat, huh?
What an odd exchange we've had. Well, I look forward to your patronage in the future as well.
That sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece. Consider yourselves warned.
Okay. Put the everlasting incense in place. Fish will get off the wall. 'Tis not the time, Fishel. Hello, Redeer. I see ye are awake. Everybody else went to sleep, and then Redeer wakes up. Oh, schedules. We're all on different ones. Good morning. I know, it feels like everybody's on different schedules in 2020.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Even in my own family, like, I understand most of my chat is on, like, the opposite end of the globe. But, like, even in my own family, like, we're all on different schedules, and it's crazy.
Ooh, finally.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
That you're very bad at money. It's been odd.
Odd?
I'm not sure if we've been living the high life or experiencing the struggles of the poor.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal.
Zhongli, treating? Wow, amazing. I doubt it.
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the Mora this time.
Am I treating you to a meal, or are you treating me to a meal?
Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
I have emotes. Oh no, those aren't emotes. Those are, point redemption. Emotes are coming, though.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Emotes are coming. I commissioned an artist, but they're not done yet.
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
Paimon, hole in the wall usually means a bit of a dive. It's gonna turn into that brawl scene from Dragon Quest. Meet at the appointed time, 1800 hours to 2300 hours. Okay. Clock. Not sure what points do otherwise. They're just another way for people to have more integration with the chat, so people can highlight messages to make them easier to see. They can also influence how I do boss fights for one round.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild.
Stop. But, yeah, they're just a way to give chat a little bit more interaction with the stream. They're earned over time based on how long you're in the stream and how much you participate in the chat itself. That's just so people don't, you know, constantly hog attention. They have to earn it, in a sense. So that way you don't get trolls coming in and, like, just bombing the whole stream.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
Ooh, now he's throwing shade at Diluc. Damn, dude! Does this mean I can order wine this time, even though I'm underage?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguan's Jade Chamber.
I ordered rice balls. Like, the cheapest thing we can get.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
Oh, thank you for the bits, Radir. Yes, bits are earned through watching ads.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist.
And how you choose to spend them is up to you.
What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguan's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
I see a vision bearer standing up there. A
They
cryo
say
one.
that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot.
Yeah, she was the lady that was there when the dragon fell out of the sky.
Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the exuvia, and we saw her at the rite of dissension.
There you go, now you're catching on.
Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Gweijong Karst.
Who's there?
Paimon, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Emissary?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Also, people asked me if there were going to be more than cat ears, and I believe this answers your question.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Gweijong Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here.
Hey, you got the pronouns right this time.
I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Act 1, Chapter 2, Farewell to the Archaic Lord, is complete.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared.
Kinda.
But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
I always mind my manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Need another handsome sum today?
Oh no, it already started. No. Check the quest menu for more details. Oh no, speak to Miss Yu. Xiangli's Street, quest completed. The floating palace, go to Mount Tiang. Really quickly, I just gotta make sure this isn't a spot I'm gonna step on it. I don't see it. So it isn't navigating me to it yet. Just to make sure. Ministry missions, misuse resource measure for the Ministry of Civil Affairs has something to say to you. I actually might want to do this one really quick because I think it might open up commissions in Mondstadt in this. Go to Mount Tianhang, the mysterious emissary appeared for you at the third round knockout, claiming to have some of its best interests. She invited you to the skyfaring place known as the Jade Chamber. Have to come to Mount Tiang from where you can see the Jade Chamber in the distance. Okay, where is that? So I don't accidentally trip on it. It's up here. Okay, so as long as I don't climb this, I should be good. And although I said I was going to wrap it up, I think I'm going to do one more quest really quick, which is the ministry mission, so I can unlock weekly commissions here in Leeway so I can start getting some background things done. So we need to go talk to Miss Yu!
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Yeah, this is going to be the commission lady. Just so I can get my weekly quests. Get some extra Prima Gems and a new glider. Hello, are you interested in doing work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs? The Leeway Ministry of Civil Affairs. My name's Yu and I'm a resource management with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've already read this, so I'm just going to go quick. By resource management, we don't just mean the management of material goods, we also manage information and human resources. I trust that you, too, understand how important resource management is to a city that prizes commerce as much as Leeway does. Exchanging material for manpower and intelligence and using all three to solve issues. That's our ministry's specialty. To put it more plainly, you help us, we pay you. But there's still more details to it than just that, of course. Go ahead, have a look for yourself. You can see what work is available to you now. Finally, we get this open. Yay! Weekly commissions. We can do bounty hunting now. I also can probably get a lot of free Prima Gems. As you can see, our reputation is level 1 because I haven't been working on it, so I'm a tad behind other streamers. We have one of these in Mondstadt too, so I'm probably going to finish up Mondstadt's first if they're connected. I need reputation level 2. That's easy. Watch this. Bing. Claim this. Recipe for golden shrimp. We get a recipe, so we can get a bunch of extra stuff in here. We can get banners. Eventually I want to get my wings of golden flight, which are just a cooler red thing. Name card. Recipe. Geo treasure compass. A step-by-step diagram for making a geo treasure compass. Use it to easily locate treasure all over Leeway. Ah, so that is why the trophy is no longer rare on the PlayStation Network. Joke's on you! I did it when it was still a 0.01% completion trophy, so ha! I am still crazy. Adepti Seeker Stove. Diagram for making Adepti Seeker Stove. Learn it and you can create a portable stove to bring with you on your travels. Oh! I want this! I can cook anywhere! Another name plaque. Lotus flower crisp. Instruction for making condensed resin. Using resin in this condensed form to activate leyline blossoms and petrified trees will increase your efficiency. You can only have 3 condensed resin at any time. Interesting. I'm not entirely sure. Step-by-step for making a Geoculus resonance stone. Master them and you'll be able to create a tool to guide you toward Geoculi. I already got them all. So that's useless to me, but for people who are struggling, there you go. So these are all from quests that I've done previously. They all count towards my reputation in town. I'm just claiming because I've already done them. As you can see, it's not that big of a deal. I've been busy. Boof, level 2. Oh my god. Almost there. Woohoo! And, yep, a new star approaches. We're still working on that one. So, there we go. Reputation reward. We can get level 2 now. Not that I need it. And it does take stuff to craft those. In order to use these, go into your menu and use it, and you will be able to then craft this stuff at, like, a blacksmith shop. Just take in mind, it's going to need, like, a lot of resources. So, Leeway exploration progress, 20% done. I think that's for, like, how many chests and whatever you have. I think quest 2. So, boof, 3. Reputation reward for level 3 is whatever. It's the condensed resin that I'm second most interested. I want the wind thing so I can use Regali's Wail of the Gale. But yeah, I need to complete a new star approaches to do commission requests, which is where NPCs ask you to like bring me whatever from the world and I will give you reputation rewards. And bounties are all now open to Liyue, but as you can see it says weekly progress applies to all cities. This probably means that if I do 3 bounties here this week in Liyue and it counts towards Liyue, I won't be able to do them in Mondstadt. So I'm gonna do everything in Mondstadt first for bounties and commissions. Sorry, but I started on it first, so I want to finish it first. So I'm not gonna do anything there. How about it? If there's work you're interested in, you can get started right away. If you're able to successfully complete the work, not only will you gain valuable reputation, but there will be rewards awaiting you as well. It will definitely be worth your while. Still, the work you can take on is dependent on your reputation. Given that you're just starting out, you'll most likely only be able to take fairly routine tasks for now, but if you would like to try your hand at more important tasks and see better rewards, then you have to earn the trust of others. I suggest taking as much work as you can. I'd take more, but the game limits me! And there we go. Got a bunch of stuff. Where's the blacksmith? He is condensed resin. There we go. Weird. Anyway. Oh, no. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. Go back down. Okay, so here's how you do that. Just in case, because it was confusing to me, so I'm just going to show it to other people. It's usually back in here. There we are. Condensed resin. You can only have 3 of this item at any given time. Condensed tree resin that can only be used instead of original resin to revitalize petrified trees and leyline blossoms to receive greater rewards. Crystal energy filled with immense energy. The silver white irminsul trees and blossoms are connected to ley lines that have become blocked over time. The energy contained in tree resin can purify obstructions and substances. So I'm guessing this can be used for like 1 redemption of like any prize. So going into like say a dungeon, that's where the ley line trees are, or fighting an elite boss. But I am probably going to recommend not using it because stuff is between 20 and 40 resin right now. And since I can only really carry 3, it's probably not the best idea. Let's see how much they cost. So to use these, I want condensed resin recipe. So I'm going to use it. You've learned how to use condensed resin recipe. So where is it now? You gotta talk to a blacksmith. I'd like something made. And it's usually at the bottom. So where is it? That's the NRE menu. Maybe it's up top. I don't see it. I used to, and now I don't see it. What the heck? Hello? Please tell me my game did not glitch. I don't see it. I genuinely don't see it. It's supposed to be in here. Upgrade material, sword, bow, claymore, catalyst, polearm, gadget? Maybe it's gadget. Maybe it's alchemic. I'm not gonna freak out yet. It could be alchemic. Well, I guess it's not the worst fate to befall me. Oh, thank God. There it is. Condensed resin gadget. I need... In order to make this, I need crystal cores, 182. I don't really recommend that. Too much. No, I don't need 182. I have 182. The core of a crystal butterfly. It absorbs elemental energy that had escaped the atmosphere. And I need 40 original resin to make one of these things. Kind of defeats the purpose, don't it? Don't this kind of defeat the purpose? 40 is like the most expensive anything gets. Why bother? Ah. Why bother? Why use that instead of using 40 resin if it's actually going to be more expensive since it also costs me crystaflies? Maybe once stuff starts getting more expensive, that might be more useful. Save it for like events or something. But, so you can maybe, I bet the idea is more to carry over. So if I don't use my 160 or whatever number it's going to be in the future for that day, and I want to have like 3 left over for events, and I don't use it all, I suppose that's a way to like carry it over into another day. Maybe that's the purpose of it, but I don't really care for it at the moment. Not gonna lie. So with these, like I want to be able to build this wind catcher, so I need to get 10 freaking, hang on, 10 freak, okay, I want to look at the thing. No, I want to look at the materials, it won't let me. These are from the wind hypnostasis, and I need to get 10 of them, which means I probably need to do this like 5 to 10 times. I need 69 crystals, but this will let me use like Regali's Wail of the Gale. So it puts a wind current underneath my feet, so it pops me up a little bit higher without needing to find one in the environment itself. So if like a Geoculus or something is like underneath you, I can use a regular character to jump instead of needing to put like that, my little stone platform underneath it. So it's just something to make treasure hunting a little bit easier, though it's not super important right now. And with that, this is where I'm probably going to call it a stream. I've completed my mission. Floating Palace is going to be the next thing, but since this is an Archeon mission, which will have a boss at the end, I really do need to work on ascending my characters. So, yes, I know, Catherine, error. I want to get everyone, as well as their weapons, up to level 60, or at least my main party at best. So, Razor is ready to go. I did him first because he's my main damage dealer. I'm working on Zhenling. I couldn't do her weapon yet because I can't get the materials until a certain day of the week, but she's probably going to be the next one I work on. I did Fischl's a bit, and she's my long range, and Barbara's my healer, so work on potentially last. I did get a couple more characters. My main is up because she uses different materials anyway. You're going to be super easy. I also got her a new weapon. Kaya, I never really use you, and I really want to replace you with Qiqi, but I don't have the chance to yet. Lisa, kind of just been using you for farming lately, but if I need a mage that's electric. Xingqiu, I am still going to work on, just because he can raise, like, my attack, I believe. So, he doesn't heal as much as Barbara, but he does way more damage. Amber's on reserve as a fire archer. And Beidou is kind of just left in the background, because she is a claymore wielder and an electric user, similar to Razor, but she's focused on defense rather than offense, and I'm sorry, Beidou, but Razor is the better character for my playstyle. I'm sorry. I love your design. I love your personality from what I can gather from it, but Razor has my heart at the moment. So for now, Razor shall stay. And with that, this is where I'm going to call it a stream. Thank you to everyone who has joined. I know it's been a longer one today, and I hope to see you all in future streams. Bye-bye.